Hello, everyone, and welcome to this reading. We have Nina here. Just as I was setting up for this reading, she jumped up, and I feel like she actually wants to connect with your energy because I always tell her about the comments that she gets about her after a video. And I feel like she knows now. She knows, there's something if she knows you guys or something. Anyway, so we're going to be looking into the Libra new moon today. I wanted to just do a general reading. That's what Spirit guided me to do. So we have the new moon in Libra on October 21st, 2025. Hello, beautiful Peringu. And it's at 28 degrees of Libra. So it's quite a late stage new moon, which is an interesting energy. And this season, we've been in Libra season. We're actually about to move into Scorpio season, which happens when the sun moves into Scorpio. What? Sorry, I'm distracted by Nina's purring because it sounds so nice. Yeah, so I was seeing that the time we've been spending in Libra season, it feels like things have really been balancing out for us individually in our lives and as a collective. There's been a rebalancing energy that's been taking place. And it's been really nice. I think that it might be surprising. There might have been things that were put back into balance that may have even been uncomfortable. I feel like this Libra season, it really just restored balance to our lives. Some things that were out of balance, it was almost like out of our hands. It just got put into balance. So I have the 7 chakras here, and I'm going to pull one for this Libra new moon spirit. What do you want us to know? Oh, the heart. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Stay, Nina. The heart. Wow. Yeah, wow. So this Libra new moon seems to be a lot about relationships. Let's get some more cards. I could see that. Oh yeah, actually, I wanted to also say that I was just looking up about this Libra new moon to find the exact degree. And I see that connected to the Libra moon sign, there are the organs influenced, the kidneys, the urinary system, like the entire urinary system, essentially, the bladder, the veins, the skin, the pancreas, and yeah, that's about it. But I felt like that was really interesting. So I know, for example, that because I really like looking into the organs of the body and then looking into sort of the emotions that they store within our body. And kidneys often are associated with fear, so storing fear, a sense of survival or overwhelm. And they can also really be associated with things like chronic trauma, like when you're in a chronic stress response, things like this. And then the bladder can be about energies of wanting to be in control, feeling a lot of anxiety, feeling a lot of urgency, like things have to happen now, kind of impatience. So very interesting. I feel like the shadow energy of this new moon that might be coming up for clearing and sort of reharmonizing is around fear and anxiety and urgency and wanting to be in control. And I feel like this Libra energy really wants to bring peace into our lives, a real peacefulness. Yeah. Libra is also an air sign, and the heart chakra is the element of air. So that feels really, really fitting. Balance, of course, as well, is very connected to the heart because the heart is the balancing point in our chakra system. We have 3 above, 3 below the heart in terms of the 7 main chakras of the body. So we're going to pull some more cards about this Libra new moon spirit. What would you like everyone to know? Wow, we have the Lovers with harmony. Wasn't I just saying something about harmony, balance, love? There you go, relationships, and see how the heart space is actually illuminated here in this card. Really nice energy on this card, actually. Really beautiful. I feel like this is a magical elf sort of couple, I like that energy. Okay, so we're going to get you one more. We've got a lovely green emerald sort of energy coming through with this Libra new moon. And there is our new beginning. Prosperity begins. Okay, prosperity begins. Let's get a couple more cards. We have solitude with the Hermit. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So we have the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, the Heart Chakra, and we have the Lovers. And we need any more? Let's maybe get one more, okay? Let's get one more card. Oh, wow. It does not disappoint. We have Power. Back of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords, trapped in fear. And that's that shadow energy that I was picking up in the organs. Remember, like the kidneys with fear, anxiety, overwhelm. Feelings like this could be coming up, but only in order to create peacefulness in your life. Okay, let me just check the cards because you know me with the cards. Sometimes they're all out of whack. So the good news is that I feel that the energy at this Libra new moon is actually very balanced and it's very gentle. That's the word. Like, it's very gentle. It's going to be gentle, okay? And I feel like this is nice. You know, I feel like this is what is needed right now for our collective. There needs to be a little bit of gentleness, a little bit of softness, a little bit of peacefulness, a bit of quiet, a bit of nurturing kind of energy. I'm seeing that, yeah, you may be a little bit energetically sensitive with these two cards coming out. You may feel that you need to be aware of how other people's energy may be influencing you. With the heart chakra coming up, there may be a focus on relationships in some way or on a lack of relationships, okay? Sometimes the Libra energy can make us really contemplate relationships in our life and like what we really desire, what we want to experience, this sort of thing. So ultimately, though, with that trapped in fear card, see how he's got like his hand sort of covering his face and he's got like his head down and he's like really trapped internally in this fear. That's what I feel like might be the shadow energy coming up at this time. But the good news is that Spirit's saying like, it's actually okay. Like, I feel this sense, you know, in like a scary movie with like a kid where they're like, can I look yet? Can I look yet? Is it still scary? It's like that kind of energy where you might be kind of like covering your eyes and being like, can I look yet? Can I look yet? Is it over? Is my life okay? Has the disaster passed? Like, has the catastrophe happened yet? Is it okay? There's something like that where it might be like hard for you to look at. You might be like, oh, I can't look. I can't look. You might be expecting the worst in a situation or just feeling like a lot of anxiety and nervousness in the nervous system. Like I said, the kidneys, it really triggers, the kidneys are really connected to that sense of fear that feels really physical, like that physical experience of anxiety, that sense of survival fear. Yeah, it can be really primal, really innate. And also really exhausting, okay? Having this level of fear that might be processing for you right now, because this is like a trauma processing happening. It may feel a little bit exhausting. You may need to rest a little bit more and also retreat from other people's energies at this time. Yeah, you might just not really you might just need to even have a day or two where you just turn off your phone and you're not contactable. And you might just need to do that for yourself, if possible, of course. But you might just need to do something like that for yourself where you're just, you know, I need to take some time away. I need to just do this for myself. You might want to spend a couple days in solitude. You might want to, like I said, I don't know, give yourself, you know, you could even like give yourself a little meditation retreat. Like, we don't have to necessarily pay to like go on one, although that would be nice. But you could just give yourself one where you're like, you know what, for 24 hours, I'm not checking emails, I'm not doing social media. I'm just going to meditate and have this very peaceful kind of thing. Because that's the energy I'm feeling with this new moon. It kind of wants peace and quiet. And it wants maybe introspection, like time to look inwards and a lot of feeling safe. Like things like restorative yoga poses could be really helpful with this Libra new moon. And feeling really safe in relationships as well, I'm seeing highlighted. So if there's any kind of relationships that you don't feel very good with at this time, or that you know tend to trigger you, I would say stay away at this time, okay? You're going to be feeling extra sensitive and it may just really open old wounds that might make you feel kind of exhausted for a couple of days. But, you know, sometimes these things come up for a reason. So if it happens, it happens. And it's probably because it's helping you to get that pain and suffering out. Like, you know, when you clean a wound kind of thing. You may have some kind of social experience at this time that might feel like it's kind of cleaning a wound, but I'm feeling this sense that it really you're expecting the worst and the worst is not going to come, okay? There's some kind of energy here in the mind where there may be a catastrophizing or there may be some kind of negative thinking of like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life and I'm never going to find love, you know, that kind of thinking where it's like, no, that's not true. But it's just how you feel sometimes. So that might be coming up at this this Libra new moon, but I do feel a pathway to peace, okay? There is a pathway to peace here that you can find, especially meditation. I feel meditation, doing any kind of healing ritual or journey, whatever that means to you at this time, could be highly indicated. It does feel like your life has actually already been put back into balance at this time that I'm recording. It's just a couple of days before the new moon. So it feels like your life has already been impacted by this energy. You're already in a balanced space. Like things have been being rearranged for you so that things can come back into balance. And I keep feeling this thing where it's like you've got your eyes closed, like you've got this trapped in fear energy where you're looking down and you have your eyes closed and you're just like, oh, I can't look. I can't look, I can't look. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. And Spirit's like, come on, you can look. Because look, Six of Pentacles, you're actually getting a gift. It's not it's not gonna be scary. You're expecting something terrible, like, oh gosh, like what's the result gonna be? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so bad. I can't look, I can't look, I can't look, I can't look, I can't look. And then it's like Spirit's like, look, come on, look. Or it's almost like imagine if you went to the hairdresser and you thinking as they're cutting your hair, you're like, oh my gosh, they've ruined my hair, they've ruined it, I can't look. And you just like avoid looking because you're just mortified and you're having like a spiral or something. You're spiraling down. You're like, I can't look. And then the hairdresser's like, do you want to have a look at your hair? And you're like, I can't look, I can't look. But then you look up and you're like, oh, it looks amazing. What was I thinking? It's going to be some experience like that. But you're like, I can't look, I can't look, I can't look. But actually, Spirit's like, go ahead and look because you're going to like what you see. You're going to really like what you see. The Six of Pentacles, you're getting given a gift, okay? You're having tangible aid coming to you. You're having tangible help coming to you. Something is coming in to help. You are being aligned with something coming into health that will help bring your life back into balance. Especially anything that you might feel overwhelmed about where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't deal with this. I can't live. I can't. Whatever might steal your power from you, make you feel like you're not powerful. I feel like at this Libra new moon, there are actually answers to prayers coming in. Keep in mind timing, it could be before, during, or after the new moon, but I'm seeing prayers being answered and balance being restored to your life, like some tangible aid coming in to help you, to help service you, especially potentially about money, tangible aid to do with money. This could even be some kind of an incredible, I don't know, rejuvenation of your business, or this could be some kind of help, like getting some kind of a grant or some kind of funding, or having some kind of financial, I don't know, like some kind of business mentor coming in, like you might be manifesting something like that, or you're just manifesting more money, making more money. Yeah, there's something coming in that's really, really going to help you and be an answer to a prayer and help rebalance something in your life. But yeah, so relationships at this time, I actually feel there will be a really deep heart opening. But Spirit saying during this Libra new moon, like a really deep heart opening during this Libra new moon, but Spirit saying there's also this fear, it's that classic thing of like fear to love, from fear to love. That's what I feel like the pathway this Libra new moon is for us, is like we need to move from fear to love, and we can do it. And it's not even going to be hard, and that's the nice thing. This moon isn't even scary, you guys, don't worry. This moon isn't even going to be hard. It's not even going to be mean or angry or anything. Like I'm feeling like that kind of inner child energy where it's like, oh, I don't want to go out there because what if I'm in trouble? What if I'm in trouble? What if feeling scared? Like, I don't want to check. I don't want to check. And then you check and it's like, oh, you've got a whole pile of presents or something like that. That's what I'm feeling. It's like, it's going to be a nice surprise. It's going to, any fear is actually in the head, in the mind. The fear is in the mind. Okay. The fear is in the mental body. And it's of course could be vibrating physically, right, in your physical experience and in your emotional experience, but I'm seeing that it's not actually founded. And the thing with fear, and when our fight or flight response gets triggered, our nervous system is literally reacting as if we are being chased or something, as if we are like in some kind of survival scenario where we are running for our lives. Like that's what is physically going on. So of course it's very confusing to navigate life if you have this anxiety, this nervous system, this fear being triggered, because it's like, well, something must be wrong. So we look externally to our life and we're like, well, this thing's wrong, or I must be feeling this because I'm not doing good enough at my work, or I must be feeling this because this person's really angry and, they sent me a text where they don't like me anymore or something. Like the mind just like reads into these things and creates scenarios and tries to create almost like a narrative, a story to explain why you're feeling a certain way, to explain like, why do I feel so unsafe in my body, so afraid. So that's what I mean about the mind playing tricks, because it almost creates these stories where it's like, oh yeah, the problem is this thing, it's this thing. But really, like in my own experience, after I've observed for a long time, anything can be the story. It doesn't matter what's going on in your external environment. The mind will point the finger at anything. But really, I think a lot of the time the problem is much deeper. There's trauma, emotional memory stored in the cells. There's chronic stress issues. There's also physical health issues that can literally impact anxiety. Things like having issues with kidneys and filtration and things like this. Anyway, I'm not going to get medical on you. Okay. But yeah, so there is this fear energy that might be blocking this really incredible love feeling that is actually here at this new moon. So do what you can to align to the relaxation. Like I said, I'm feeling the energy of like almost a meditation retreat or a social media detox or like a silent retreat or a nature retreat, a solitude, a little time away by yourself somehow. Something like this could be really nourishing for you, or with someone as well that you love. Like that's a very safe, like only safe people allowed, okay? This Libra new moon. No half safe people, no unsafe people. Get them out, shut the door, light your candle, be in peace, okay? That's what I'm feeling like. Have really strong boundaries with this, because this new moon is a new beginning, all right? The energy at this time energetically, you guys, is phenomenal, okay? The energy of manifestation, it just has been this last half of the year. I'm really feeling the vibes. Do you know what I mean? I'm feeling the energy, and I feel like the energy for our manifestations is just so potent right now. So make sure that with this Libra new moon, you're saying no to the people, places, things that you actually desire to say no to. Honor your no, okay? Because sometimes Libra can have a hard time with this. Libra placements in general in the chart, it can have a hard time with no, with being like, no. And maybe people pleasing or just being assertive or stating your needs, these kinds of things could be coming up in classic kind of Libra style, just to help you come back into balance. Everything that is occurring at this time, or that may have already been starting to occur, is to help your life to come back into balance, is to help it to come back into balance so that things can flow. This heart opening that I'm feeling that's available here is so deep, you guys. This level of heart opening is really like almost a touch, like touching enlightenment, like feeling a unity consciousness. This is really a higher level love frequency that's coming through this new moon. And that's why I keep wanting to say that it's like such a loving energy. It's such a gentle energy. There's really nothing to be afraid of with this new moon. This new moon energy is actually a very peaceful, gentle, loving energy that's here to kind of caress us and help us. Oh, it's here to make things just that little bit more soft, in life. So I'm feeling as well there could actually be a romantic energy as well for some of you, especially if you're already in a really deep, like this is a romantic energy. Like this is like a deep, deep romance connection. If you have a partner or a marriage or whatever, a soulmate, twin flame, I'm seeing there could be a very romantic thing that comes in through the heart, where all of a sudden you're feeling a lot more love for this person or for one another. You're all of a sudden seeing them more through the eyes of love and more cherishing. Like there's a cherishing energy, wanting to cherish one another, wanting to see how precious each other is to one another. Yeah, so it's really nice. Definitely there is an indication here to do some writing as well, I would say. With the heart chakra, I always think of writing, and then the Libra energy always makes me think of writing as well. So you might want to do some writing, some journaling, scripting, affirmations, or writing lists of what you are manifesting or what you're desiring or what you're wanting to get done, goals, things like this could really help to utilize the energy of this new moon. Because yeah, with the new moon, we have also the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins, which is a new beginning, one that really will grow in your life. Yeah, there's something changing here. This is a pivotal time. This new moon, even though it's not an eclipse, it has a really big energy to it right now, I feel. There is this really big energy, like a lot of destiny points sort of being activated in people's paths. I'm definitely going to do more destiny pick a card readings, because yeah, I'm feeling like there's some kind of destiny moment that's almost being activated for you right now. And that's again why you might be feeling kind of sensitive to energy, or there might be an outpouring of fear or anxiety, and then this huge kind of outpouring then of love. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing there might be a purge of fear. It may have already been happening for you guys. It may have already started, or it may come a little bit later. Keep in mind, timing can vary, but there's almost going to be like a purge of fear and then this surge of love that comes through you. And you can feel so much more love than you used to be able to. It's almost like this light is coming from within you, within your heart, and it's like emanating through you and filling every cell in your body and like reharmonizing every cell in your body to divine love. Wow. Wow! My gosh, you guys. Okay, so this is the Libra new moon reading. Happy new moon in Libra. I hope you enjoy it so much. If you would like to connect more with my work, I would really recommend my Union Within light language tape. It's just really making me feel like this heart chakra energy. You could also check out the Open to Love heart chakra healing. I'll link them both down below. They're both really work a lot with the heart space, but the Union Within especially is about balancing masculine, feminine, like left and right sides of the body, kind of working with those, yeah, that balancing energy that I was feeling in this spread. So yeah, Union Within, I'll link it down below, and also Open to Love if you are desiring to manifest love in your life or more relationships, or that's something that this Libra new moon is showing to you about relationships, then I would definitely recommend you check out Open to Love or listen to it if you already have it, because this is going to help you open with that heart chakra and open to receive this beautiful surge of love that's also here at this new moon, but also to receive the relationship or relationships that you desire in your life. All right, everyone, I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.